So once we've set up our new Google Sheet, we'll see the screen set up like this. You can see we've got tabs down here. There's just the one tab called Sheet 1 at the moment. That's fine. What we're going to do is, by clicking on different boxes on the sheet here, these are called cells, we can type in information. You can see letters running across the top of the screen. These are the columns. So the columns are denoted with letters, and horizontally we have numbers, which are the rows. So an individual box like this is called a cell, and a cell can be referenced by using the column and then the row. So this would be cell B2, this one here would be C5, this one would be A1, this one would be A10, and this one would be C1 as examples. So let's start by typing in our data. So we've got the restaurants and the number of locations. So I'm just going to go to cell A1 here and type in restaurant, like this. Notice when you press enter, it goes down to the next cell underneath it. And then up here, we're going to type in number of locations, like this. You can see when you type in text, the text just appears in the cell. Now, in this case, you'll see that the text number of locations is wider than the column. So you can see the text kind of spills out to the right here. Well, to resize the column so it fits, you can go up to the letters and you can see the cursor turn into this double arrow, and you can drag the edge of the columns and the columns will expand like that. Or if you want it to automatically fit to the contents of the column, you can just hover your mouse over the right edge of the column, double click, and it will snap automatically to the length of the longest cell. So that's kind of our headings there. We can do some text formatting if we like. So if you select the cell and then click on the B, that will turn it bold, for instance. You can highlight multiple cells like this and click B. That will bold both of them. I'm just going to re-expand that a little bit because the bolded text takes up more space than the unbolded text. You can also change the color of the text by going up to here if you wanted to make that red, for instance. And you can also change the fill of the cell background. For instance, we can change it to look like that. That actually looks not that great, but let's go back to black on orange, okay? And I will unbold that for now. Okay, so then we can go and continue typing in our data. So we've got Subway down here. I'm just going to fill in all the restaurant names first. So Subway, McDonald's, KFC, Domino's, Pizza, and Hungry Jack's. Okay, so I've filled in all the data for my restaurants. And then for the locations, I'm going to type in numbers now, but I'm not going to type in commas for the 1,000 separator. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 4, 3 for the number of Subway restaurants. Now notice, when I type in the number, it will actually align the numbers to the right. So you can see on the text, it aligns it on the left. You can see how all the words have the same left margin, but with numbers, let's see what happens when we type the next one. For example, 1053, you can see it all lines up on the right. So 782 will get pushed over to the right like that, 726, and then 476. So your first question there on the worksheet is to have a go at answering why you think that the numbers are right aligned